Good morning. Good morning and happy Friday. Alright. Loaded into camp. We're going to come over here to the top. Alright. Let's see what we got for dailies today. Animal claws sold. Bears and badgers are a good one for this one. I'll show you where quick, easy places to find a badger. As you play, I highly recommend, if you know what some of these dailies rotate in and out of, start accumulating things and just leave them in your satchel. So that way, like for example today, animal claws sold. That's a really quick and easy one. You can jump into a town, run to the butcher, sell the claw, because you've already got it. Done. Easy gold. We have to do a bird shooting contest. If you have a posse, a persistent posse open, and you go into posse versus, I don't have anybody in mind right now, so that's why these are all grayed out, but this is where you find the bird shooting contest. That's really easy. You just need one other person. What's nice about those ones are that you can still fast travel and multitask, and as long as somebody kills at least one bird, it'll register for everybody for the dailies. Cooked seasoned crustacean. So this is another one. I usually go out to the islands off of roads or the islands off of the desert area up there, and I'll get multiple all at the same time. I'll run around and just kind of stockpile a couple, break them all down immediately, so that way I have the meat in my satchel and not the actual crab. That way I don't accidentally donate it to Crips or the butcher, or, you know, that way I've just got the meat sitting there. I actually have some in my satchel already, but we're going to go take a ride out so that way you guys can see where to find them. Distance traveled by train. You can find trains all over the map, anywhere on a train track. A really good one is to go to McFarland's Ranch, and usually, if somebody's not already on the train someplace else holding it up, the train will spawn. Like, you going to McFarland's Ranch will have it spawn in. And you don't have to do anything, just travel on the train. If you start killing birds while you're on it, though, you can work towards your achievement award for that. Non-player enemies trampled. This one's pretty easy, too. You can... Any NPC you can turn into an enemy if you shoot their horse first. If you don't want to shoot their horse, you can lasso them off and then release them. And when they stand up, 99% of the time, they'll be an enemy. They'll turn red, and then you just run them over with your horse. You can also run down to Thieves' Landing and just rampage through everything and just trample the hell out of everybody. Player kills with melee weapons in showdowns. I mean, good luck. And Western toads collected. Alright, we can actually get toads right where we are. You can also get them out on the islands and roads where I'm going to go get the crabs. For Bounty Hunter, we have 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth. So I'll probably go to Blackwater for that one. 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. We can combo those up. And 1 player bounty collected. This is if you see those little missions that pop up that you can take as like in the free roam invites. For me though, this one never registers on my dailies, so I don't even bother trying to collect a player bounty for a daily. It just doesn't register. Go ahead and give it a try though. For trader, we need to donate 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins. We're in the bayou this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that too. $200 money made from trading. And 2 resupply missions completed. So, not too bad, not too bad. For collector, we need 3 antique alcohol bottles, 3 jewelry, and 3 tarot cards. Those will be easy. Moonshiner, we have to craft toxic moonshine. So if you have the moonshiner roll, right at rank 1, you can unlock the toxic moonshine pamphlet for $500. Keep an eye out for whenever you guys get coupons and benefit coupons for getting them cheaper. That's definitely ideal, of course. But I can do that right here from camp. Distance traveled on a moonshine wagon. It doesn't look like a lot of distance, but it actually is for moonshine deliveries because they don't ever really go that far. So you're going to end up having to do a couple, which isn't a big deal if you're into the moonshine roll because you also have to do 2 moonshine deliveries of a preferred type. So that's good. Hold on just a second. I hit a wrong button somewhere. Alright, so for naturalist, there we go. Sorry, touching buttons and I don't know why. Alright, there we go. 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. I should maybe go do that before I kill gators. Alright, change of plans. We may run over to Harriet first and then come back to camp and get gators. If not, she'll spray you in the face and it's a whole thing. 2 blending tonics crafted or used. I keep a stockpile of these also with me, so that way when this comes up as daily, I can just pop 2 and have it done. It's an easy daily to get done. And 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. So if you're out riding around and you have the pheromones, which you can buy from Harriet, and you see that little yellow question mark pop up, jump off your horse and throw down a pheromone, and it'll register. And that one's a really easy one if you're out doing a bunch of stuff today. And if you're grinding that naturalist roll and you go into the legendary missions, make sure you're keeping an eye out for whenever you get close to the legendary, and you can still throw a pheromone down and it'll still register. Alright, so we're going to craft a moonshine before we leave camp, and the toads and the gators will have to wait. Alright, so in your weapons wheel is where you can find your toxic moonshine. Now, I knew I had 8 of them. You can only carry 8, so I've got to get rid of 2 before I can craft 2. R1 over to weapons and just make some toxic moonshine. Once you buy the pamphlet, down at the bottom is the recipe. You need 1 moonshine, which you can buy in a from the fence. You can buy from the fence. You can also pick them up all over the place. 1 oleander sage and 1 milkweed. Milkweed you can get all over the Heartland Overflow area. Also in the bayou near water. It's all over the place. And the oleander sage is also in the bayou. And I will show you. Hold on just a second. So here's where we are in the bayou, close to the peninsula here. If you take this road right here to the river, all up and down right here, next to the river, is where you can find the oleander sage. I think you can even go as far as down between the W and the A, and just kind of ride up between the road and back. Lots of oleander sage there. If not, you can always stop at Madame Nazar. It's one of the ones that you can buy from her. Same with milkweed. So, easy stuff there. Alright, let's make sure we have everything we need here. Okay. And we're going to run up to Le Gras. It is the easiest place to access a Harriet spot, especially if you're in and out trying to hurry up. Logan, go this way. And if we can get to where she doesn't spray you in the...
Poor creatures have done nothing to you.
Well, she's wrong. That's not a good sign.
I have no interest in any of this.
Alright, we're gonna try with aha, we're good. Alright, so while we're here, I'm gonna load up on
These can be lethal to the smaller critters.
sedative ammo. So down here at Harry is where you can get the blending tonics, party tonics, some of the other stuff that she has, but for today we need the blending tonics. That's where you can get those.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see what you have for me.
Samples. I have 10 snapping turtles, so I'm going to sell her
I wish I could some
a couple of these ones.
You've got quite the collection of those, huh?
Alright, so that's easy. 5 things done. Alright. Here, we're going to go back to the fast travel. We need tarot cards for today's collector roll. And there is... right there, on the boat, on the back, on top of the barrel. Right near the fast travel here is a really quick, easy tarot card to grab. Fast travel and back to camp. I'm going to show you where we are on the map. Closer to the peninsula. Do have an environment, but we're killing. There. Whoa. One. I like doing the little ones here, so that way you can throw the skins on your horse and you don't have to keep running back and forth. That's 2 baby gators and a big gator, and you got your 3 skins. And because I killed them and we're over here, I'm going to skin these 2. Cranes put out good feathers, and I think I still need... No, I'm pulling gator meat, but I'll take the gator teeth since we said. Gator teeth are really good filler for your crypts table. So are whooping crane feathers. Right now, also in this area is a really good place to find toads. But because they're on a daily today, they're going to have a much less spawn rate. Oh, toad. Just checking. I didn't see it pop up. That is a perfect bullfrog. We are going to use a small game arrow, and we're going to put that in our pocket for future whenever we need perfect carcasses. And so the small game arrows are the best way to keep small satchel items at perfect. And you can unlock those when you are level 22? Yes. Yeah, level 22. And you can get them, that pamphlet from the fence. Alright, I don't need these right now, but spoonbills and cranes. There's herons too, but these are good feather fillers for cribs. I'm just gonna grab them real quick while we're here. Wait for another toad to spawn in. It's gonna be a pain today, isn't it? There. I usually stick around the water here. It spawns in over here. Ah! We're gonna go to camp and sell these real quick.
Hey, good to see you. We're well stocked for the time being.
Dun, dun, dun. I do have bear claws. Awesome. I also have badger claws, so that's what we'll use for that one. Badgers can essentially be found anywhere, but if you're going specific badger hunting, two spots that I know they spawn in fairly easy is up here by Emerald Ranch, along this dry creek bed. There is right about here a little patch of like trees and bushes. There's a badger that spawns in right there. And then the other place that's really, really good is in Blackwater, down here along Quaker's Cove. So, right, you have your Sean McGuire. This road right here, on the other side of the road from Sean McGuire, along the ledge before it drops down into the Quakers Cove area, that's where badgers spawn as well. Really, really easy. And if not, like I said, they pretty much roam anywhere. You can find them. But if you're out hunting for one specifically for a claw today, those are two really good spawn points that are pretty consistent. Try this toad thing again real quick. Bullfrog. Bullfrog, but it's a 3-star bullfrog. Wow. And now it's not a 3-star. Okay. We need a toad. Right there. So this is their spawn spot for a toad, like a specific toad right here. This is where we got our first one. So I just kind of rode to camp, rode around, come back, and here he is. So they spawn pretty quickly. Alright. Next on the agenda. I'm looking around. Hold on a second. I need joy, alcohol, and tarot cards is what it was. Alright, so we need crabs. So we're going to go to Rhodes. And also in Rhodes are 3 tarot cards right there in town. Hopefully before we leave camp. I'm just going to double check. I'm bird shooting, cook eating crab. I'm actually going to hold off on the blending tonic one. I have it there ready, but if we complete everything else and I don't have to use those, that's $40 I don't just throw away. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't need to do anything else in camp. I'm going to take you guys to go see the crabs. So I'm going to do it real quick before I forget. So once you have a crab, if you go into your satchel, I'm just going to break down this toad. If you click over where the crab is, there's an option down there to break down. So if you hold X, it'll break it down. And once it does, so like these give you herbitile meat, but the crabs will give you the crustacean. And then go ahead and cook. Find your crustacean meat right there. Jump over to, I always use oregano when I cook for the dailies, like these little oddball things that we do for the dailies. I save my mint and my time for my big game, for my health and my deadeye. So oregano, I don't really need a lot of stamina when I do things. So I use oregano for like my oddball daily cookings. So we're going to cook just one. Alright, stow and be done with it. Just because I know I'll forget to actually cook it later. To roads we go. Good morning. Alright, now we're here because we already have a claw. I'm gonna run over here. Get that done.
What's it to be?
Maybe, there we go.
Done.
Alright, so badger claw sold.
Thank you for your custom.
Yeah, right here in roads, there's going to be a card at the fence area on a table beside the bucket of water. And then there's going to be a card over here on this porch. And then there's also going to be a card right here on the second floor. So since I already have one tarot card and these other two are ones that I actually need, the one at the fence I'm not going to go grab right now. But this is a quick, easy, that way you can get all three cards and you're going to be in the area anyway if you need to get crustacean meat.
Shop around. We'll be back.
Right up here on this table. Put away. And then over here. Now I know I said I wasn't going to go to the fence, but I need that. My tarot cards are done. Alright, I don't need Dailies. But I'm right here. So if you come over here by the fence, it's going to be on this one. Oh, graceful dismount. Right here on the table. I'll grab it just because we're over here. Alright. Now, for jewelry, over here in Boulder Glade, not too far away, there is a rue pearl necklace in this building in the chimney. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to need all the jewelry, but we're going to go and grab it just because it's close by. Now, if I had any of my guys on, I would have, at some point while I'm running around here doing this, started a bird shooting contest. That way, we were getting that daily done, while also getting like our collectibles and some other things. Hold on. No, nobody's on. It's too early. Alright, here we are. If you walk up to the chimney, you'll get a search option. Awesome. And then, not too far from here, in the direction that we are heading. Oh no. So I know people may disagree with this, but there is actually an achievement award for destroying other people's free roam. Where am I think I only need like 6 more. No. I'll leave them alone. Oh, she's level 4. Yeah, we're leaving her alone. Good lord. Okay, so at Braithwaite today, there is a bottle of London Dry Gin on the fancy dinner table when you come in to the right. Maybe we're gonna go grab that real quick. On our way to the island. I look forward not. She's still on my map, but it's tempting. Right here on the corner of the table is the London Dry Gin. And then while we are in the manor, there is also a tarot card right here. So if you forgot one in Rose, or you're just collecting everything else, there you go. Also, while we are here, there are many spots all over the map where you can pick up regular jewelry, not collectible jewelry. So right here is a good one. These are the things that you can sell to the fence, and that's also another daily that comes up quite often, is sell 3 items to a fence. So I try and also make sure that I always have at least 3 in my pocket of different random things. And these are things that you can loot off people, you know, like the wedding bands and the watches and random pieces of jewelry throughout the map and buildings. Alright, so I need to get over there to those islands. Oh, there's also a tarot card here. I'm gonna grab this real quick, just because I see it sparkling. I think that's one of the main reasons the collector role is one of my favorites. If you are just running around doing all kinds of things, you can constantly be working on it. Alright, we are going to sweep up Basher here. Make a swim for it. Come on. have him. 4 horses. Alright, that's probably excessive, but you know, that's how we start off our journey, so. There are actually better ways to get over here to find a boat, or when I get there, I'll open up the map and I'll show you a much closer spot, but I didn't feel like riding all the way over there. They are. I need animal fat so bad. Just a moment. I went hunting for animal fat yesterday, and I could not find a single duck anywhere. I jumped a couple lobbies. It was absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so we are on the island. We need to get to this big island. This right here is where we're going. If you actually ride, so here's roads. If you ride over to like this spot right here and come across the little island, it's not a very big jump to go to the big island. That's actually a much more efficient way to do this than what I'm doing. But it's early and I was up late. We're just gonna go with it. I think that's all we're gonna do over that now. Maybe. One more. That's not too bad. Okay. It's your crab. Once you're over here, the little jumps in between islands aren't bad. This is a great place to come over once you have small game arrows. Toad on the island. So if you have no luck with toads over in the bayou, while you're getting your gator skins today, or if you decided to go up to like Wapiti and get wolf skins instead of gators, while you're over here, there are toads on the island. Muskrat. Here we go. Now, they are all over the island, but I'll take you over where they usually spawn the best. So now that you've picked up your crab, you can go into your satchel and break it down. That way you have crustacean meat. I don't know why I have just regular crab sitting there anyway. There you go. So now you won't be able to sell it or donate it on accident. And it's a daily that comes up quite often, so it's good to have a little stockpile of them. That way you don't have to keep riding all the way out here. If you load into camp every day when you do your dailies, that's an easy one if you already have them in your satchel. So right here by the shipwreck is actually where I have the best luck finding them. Also, this is where you can find green iguanas. And on some of the rotations, there's an alcohol bottle in one of these baskets right here. So, yeah, you just kind of ride up and down the cove here. Look at all the iguanas. And right here close to the water is where you can find the crabs. All around the island you can find them. It's just, that's the easiest spot. I don't know why I'm still looking, because we found one. I also like to keep these 3-star muskrats in my satchel. They're good to crypt filler, like when you're trying to work on your crypt table. You're out doing stuff. I think like a 3-star muskrat is worth $3.44. I found a collector item. I seen the little glow from a distance, so we're gonna grab this real quick while we're out here. Alright. I didn't see what that was. Airborne. Alright, let's see. I am not being very quick today. Alright, so these aren't really ones that I think need to be shown very easy. Like I said, I showed you where to do the bird shooting. Travel by train's pretty self-explanatory. The trampling, have fun with it. Let's see how many. We still need 5. So, in your weapon wheel under items, in the hunting area, is where you can find your blending tonics. I'm just gonna grab 2, get that one done. Alright, so... Okay, so we need 4 more. So I have a delivery, so at some point today I will do the delivery, so that one will be done. So then we need 3 more. 1, 2... I wonder if we can get a 2-person bounty from West Elizabeth. Oh, shit. I was right over a crab. There you go. We're gonna have to swim off the island. I was afraid of. Alright, so we're gonna go back the way that we should have got here. We're gonna swim to the smaller one. And then from here, we'll swim back to the main area. Alright, I have actually run out of time for today. I'm sorry, I did not do anything efficiently today for some reason. Good thing it's Friday and I'll have plenty of time later to complete them. I may do Dailies with Dammit Part 2 this evening when I get home from work, so that way we can finish off. There is quite a bit left to do, so we still need 4 of those, and yeah, we still have 8. Alright, so yeah, I think that's going to complete us for this morning. Hopefully I have given you guys enough tips and tricks that if you want to get all yours done, you can. Feel free, ask any questions. I'll keep checking it throughout the day while I'm at work and whatever, and I will answer you as best and quickly as I can. And yeah, I think we're going to do a part 2 today. Alright, let's see here. You guys have an awesome, awesome Friday, and I will catch you later.